Welcome to another episode of Filmmaking Insights, brought to you by 4D Legacy Studios. Today we're diving into something that's not just cutting edge, it's potentially game-changing for filmmakers, especially for those of us working outside the studio system, developing content independently, and navigating the ever-evolving landscape of film production. Let's talk about Amazon. Not Amazon Prime Video, the streaming service we all know, but Amazon the tech giant, and more specifically, Amazon as an IP powerhouse. Over the last few years, Amazon has quietly filed thousands of patents related to filmmaking, yes, thousands. And some of them? They read like sci-fi. But they're very real, and they're starting to reshape how films are developed, produced, and distributed. We went through hundreds of these patent filings, so you don't have to, and today we're breaking down how these technologies actually work and what they could mean for your workflow. Whether you're making your first micro-budget feature or trying to level up your slate at a small production company. Let's start with development. Imagine you've just got an idea, a logline, a short treatment, maybe a vague concept in your head. In the traditional world, you'd spend months outlining, writing, maybe even pitching. But Amazon's patented system allows you to drop that logline into an AI engine that predicts, based on data, how engaging the story might be. It looks at what's trending, who's watching what, and what genres are resonating with different audiences. The algorithm doesn't just say, this might work, it gives you a breakdown of who's likely to watch it, why, and how it compares to other successful content. And that's just the start. Amazon also holds a patent for an algorithm that can generate storylines and character arcs based on current online behavior and social media trends. That's right. You could be handed a full outline for a film idea already calibrated to what audiences are craving. Think about that for a second. For independent filmmakers, this means you can start a project already backed by predictive audience data instead of shooting blind. But it doesn't stop there. Let's say you've moved from the idea phase into pre-production. You upload your script. Amazon's system begins analyzing every scene, every character, and even suggests casting choices, not just based on acting talent or agency rosters, but by matching characters to past roles that performed well with certain audiences. It's like having a data scientist and a casting director rolled into one, telling you, you want this actor, not because they're big, but because their last 3 performances in similar roles generated high engagement in the target demographic. Then comes the story testing. Instead of waiting for feedback after you've shot your teaser or sizzle reel, Amazon uses synthetic viewers, digitally simulated audience types, who watch your pitch and react to it. Want to see how Gen Z or horror fans would respond to your concept? The system can simulate those reactions before you've spent a single dollar shooting anything. From there, it gets even more practical. You upload photos of your location or costume sketches, and the system generates fully navigable 3D environments. You can walk through your virtual set before you've even scouted the real one. It automatically storyboards your script and even suggests camera angles and shot setups. That's invaluable for indie filmmakers with limited time and resources, especially when you're trying to do more with less and still make it look cinematic. Scheduling is another big piece. Let's face it, trying to coordinate actors, locations, call times, gear, meals, weather, it's chaos. But with Amazon's patented tech, you make a change in one area, like moving a scene to a new day, and the system updates everything else automatically. No more paper call sheets, no more 30-minute group texts to re-coordinate. It's a dynamic, living schedule synced to your production in real time. Even the equipment is getting smarter. Amazon's camera tech is designed to self-calibrate, autofocus, lens adjustments, white balance, all automated. That means less time fiddling with settings and more time actually getting the shot. It's basically giving indie creators a robot assistant DP without having to hire another body. So now you've built your film. You've cast, shot, edited, and you're ready to release. Traditionally, you'd upload it to a platform and hope people find it. But here's where Amazon really blurs the line between storytelling and commerce. Embedded in their patents is something remarkable: scenes with clickable product placements. Imagine a character drinks from a coffee mug, and a viewer watching on Amazon Prime can click the mug in real time and buy it. That's not a hypothetical, it's baked into their design. Why does that matter to indie filmmakers? Because it opens the door to alternative revenue streams. You're no longer just selling your movie, you're potentially selling the props, the clothing, the soundtrack, and the world of your film. It's passive e-commerce built directly into your content. That's huge. Especially when box office and distribution deals are increasingly elusive for smaller studios. Here's the bigger picture. What Amazon is building is a closed-loop production system. From concept development, to casting, to pre-visualization, to production management, and finally to monetization, it's all one system, powered by AI and backed by data. That means fewer mistakes, faster turnarounds, and deeper insights into what works. And I know what you're thinking, that's great for Amazon, but how does it help me? Well, here's the thing. Many of these systems, or their open-source equivalents, are becoming available to the public. There are AI tools right now that can generate scripts, cast actors based on data, storyboard your scenes, and even simulate virtual sets. Amazon might own the patents, but the wave is already hitting the shore. If you're not exploring these tools, you might be leaving time and money on the table. So if you're developing something right now, a documentary, a drama, a genre film, this isn't just cool information. This is a potential playbook. A new approach. What if you could test the logline with AI before writing a full script? What if you could see how your story plays with global audiences before building the first set? What if you could even line up international talent using predictive casting? These aren't pipe dreams. They're now. We'll be exploring how indie creators can tap into these innovations in future episodes, including hands-on workflows, breakdowns of public tools you can use, and interviews with filmmakers actually applying them. And if this kind of forward-thinking content is your jam, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got new episodes every week that break down filmmaking strategies, tech innovations, and behind-the-scenes insights from people navigating the grind, just like you. To stay up to date with our content, visit us at 4dlegacystudios.com and subscribe to our platform for exclusive articles, resources, and filmmaking tools built for storytellers who hustle with heart. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep grinding and keep creating.